Joining me today on NYSE Floor Talk is Liz Schwarzbach. She is the Chief Business Officer at BigHat Biosciences. Liz, fantastic to have you here. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me here. It's great to be on the floor.
So I want to start off by talking about the company. Tell me about BigHat Biosciences and what you're solving for.
At BigHat Biosciences, we have built a platform that integrates machine learning technologies with a high speed and high fidelity wet lab to design next generation antibodies. And we're applying this to really solve the challenge of being able to develop high quality next generation antibodies. So, there's been a ton of progress in the discovery and approval and access to monoclonal antibodies. Today, the biologics market is about $250 billion. It's expected to grow to about $480 billion. And that's really driven by companies like BigHat who are working to make bispecific antibodies, so being able to engage multiple targets, tri-specific antibodies, adding functionality to antibodies to make them more specific or more potent to be able to have safer, more effective drugs.
Now, last week you announced a strategic partnership collaboration with J&J. Tell me about that partnership.
Yeah, so we are thrilled to be collaborating with J&J. This strategic collaboration really leverages Johnson & Johnson's drug discovery, clinical development, and data science expertise. And that's paired with BigHat's Milner platform that I described. That really is, combining those, two capabilities to design next generation antibodies for neuroscience targets. So we're really excited to be working on this. We'll be keeping everyone updated on our progress.
Liz, tell me what's next for BigHat?
So we are extremely excited to have been applying this platform to designing these next generation therapies. So we now have a very exciting pipeline. We have a clinical candidate for sickle cell disease. This is a dual targeting antibody that's at the clinical candidate stage that we're going to be out licensing. And then behind that, we have a suite of different molecules for oncology. We have an ADC where BigHat's designed a better binder for internalization with kind of the gold standard linker payload technology. So this will be a new ADC for patients with cancer. And then we have a whole suite of different T-cell engagers and other bispecifics for cancer and immunology indications that really leverage different conditionality, different designs to make these, really be more selective and more efficacious. So we, are on a mission to get things into patients. So that's really what's next at BigHat.
All right. Well, exciting things ahead. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I think there's a lot of hype around, machine learning, and really it's the application and the, therapeutics that come out of, our pipeline. So I think it will be a really big milestone to be putting these medicines into people to really see, what we're able to do now that we have these additional technologies. So, yeah.
Liz, thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Of course. Thanks for having me.